Do you understand English?
Yes.
Oh, I knew you couldn't be a foreigner. Would you change places with me? Riding with my back to the engine makes me feel quite ill.
Sure. Oh, look here. Let me get this for you.
Thank you very much.
Stop!
I'm sorry. Very sorry.
It's all right.
At last I have you. Mr. Graham. Kopeckin, Mr. Graham. I am Kopeckin.
I'm sorry.
You thought that I am me. Here, see. My credentials. Do you understand who I am?
No.
Kopeckin, see. Bambridge Oil and Natural Resources Incorporation, Istanbul branch manager, Petro Kopeckin. She is me. We are colleagues.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize who you were.
You do have the papers, don't you?
Everything was burned in the car.
You know all about it?
Enough.
Of course, otherwise we... Come now, Mr. Graham. Kopeckin and his automobile is at your disposal. Tonight we shall relax and I will show you my beautiful city.
Oh, that's all right. I can just take a taxi. All I need is a decent hotel and a hot bath.
The Americans, these are the most overwashed people in the world. Hoppy! Mr. Graham. Excuse me. Tonight we will go to the room of the Sultan Cabaret. It's a nice place. You'll like it. The ladies are very charming, beautiful, inexpensive. Anything you wish can easily be arranged.
I have to catch a plane at 8 o'clock in the morning.
After tonight, you will be so tired you will have to sleep all the way to London. Oh,
that's all right. Are you sure this is the only hotel where I could get a room?
It's very quiet and nobody will disturb you.
I bet.
You'll feel much better after you've eaten. We must hurry because the hotel elevator runs only a little bit in the evening. You should have a doctor look at that.
Look, you don't need to... You worry about me too much.
They're very important to the company.
Yeah, like Hearst.
Oh, it was a terrible accident. Soon you will not be able to drive at all. I was so shocked. We can no longer afford such things. But as long as you remain in Turkey, I, Kopekin, will make myself personally responsible for you.
Oh, good. That should take care of everything.
Tonight we will have a very good time. Tell me, Mr. Graham, do you like Turkish girls much? Should I charge everything to my dear friend? He's an American.
The dollar has gone down today. Are you sure he can pay?
My word, so you pay more. Bring me a bottle of cognac. Fine French cognac. Here they handle everything. The women are experienced. Whatever you want, Mr. Graham, whatever you want can be arranged. You only have to ask.
Look, Mr. Kopekin, I'm very tired. My arm is...
Oh, look who's coming, my little Maria, my little Maria Marinkana. Oh, give me a kiss. She's a nurse. And she's very pretty. Plays every Saturday. Don't you, sweetheart, don't you? Oh, that's me. She thinks you're sweet.
Why?
Well, she likes Swedes. They are supposed to be very virile. So I told her you are a big Swede.
Prends du champagne?
Oui, surtout, mademoiselle. If we order champagne, they get more money.
I don't like champagne.
It's only cooking champagne. It brings up the wind.
All right, we'll have a little champagne, but I can't stay here long. I have to catch a plane in the morning. I must get back to my hotel.
Why do you worry about your journey, Mr. Graham? Drink some brandy to make you feel better. And relax. Take a woman, take two, take three, take four, whatever you need.
Loneliness and love change seasons in your heart. When we're all alone, we wait impatiently.
Have you got any friends in Istanbul, Mr. Graham?
No, it's my first time here.
Must be somebody you know from Sweden.
Sweden?
I met at the bar. He came in right after you and he keeps looking over here. I thought perhaps you knew him.
I don't know him at all.
Just don't forget, you really must be lost before you can be found. Loneliness and love have looked into your eyes. No one learns to laugh before he cries. Someday the bird that finds the tree
the sergeant to bring it to the table for a tea. Don't worry. Mr. Graham, may I present Mademoiselle Josette Marcel.
Good evening, madam.
Take the fun. I enjoyed the singing very much.
Ah, why do Americans talk such sense all the time? They are always so polite, bobbing up and down like yo-yo. Oh,
It sounded delightful.
said Petrov, this champagne is disgusting. It tastes like pig urine. Anyway, I do not want to have a headache tomorrow when I go to Paris.
I have to leave tomorrow, too.
Ah, yes, but you go by avion, surely, and first class. I must go second class in a disgusting train.
My travel arrangements are made by my company.
Mr. Graham is very important, mademoiselle. He is one of the men who search out the energy for us.
Ah, well, that is life, is it not? I sing in this Turkish pigsty, and you go to Paris by avion, first class.
I'd much rather travel by train, mademoiselle, especially with you for company.
A toast then to your two journeys. No, but this is absurd. Why should there be two journeys? You are both my friends. You are both traveling in the same direction. So why don't you travel together on the train, and we will get to know each other more properly? The change will do you very good.
Why not?
Well, two reasons, why not? One, I can only afford the second class, and the other reason is my partner, Jose. He play cards, and he win all the money from everyone. You would lose everything.
Well, maybe we could meet in Paris then. I'm supposed to change planes there.
You are being polite.
No, I really would like to see you in Paris, especially if I didn't have to play cards with your partner.
I'm staying at the Hotel de Belge.
Fine.
Ah, bon, I must go and change. Bonsoir, Mr. Graham.
Good night.
Petrov, thank you for introducing me to your charming Mr. Graham. He makes delicious talk.
Bonsoir. Bonsoir. Tasha.
No. No, really. You don't have to come up. Thanks. Good night.
Take another bottle.
Something's happened. I need some help quickly.
Get me doctor quickly.
The scandal. If only the police could be avoided, monsieur.
Shut up! Shut up! Will you? He is seriously wounded. I've already informed the necessary authorities.
Oh, for God's sake, Kopeikin. It was a thief. I surprised him, so he took a couple of shots at me. What's the big mystery?
We don't need the police. What I need is a good night's rest.
Okay. Did you ever consider it possible that that man was trying to kill you?
If he was trying to kill me, all I can say is he's a pretty bad shot.
I wouldn't say that, Mr. Graham. Have you ever tried firing a heavy automatic in a dark room at the man who's just come through the door? The light blinds one. If he moves unexpectedly, it can be quite difficult to do any job.
Colonel Haki. Mr. Graham, may I introduce Colonel Haki?
Good evening, Colonel. I'm afraid your rest has been needlessly disturbed. Nothing was stolen.
At your suggestion, I told him nothing. He thinks I'm either mad or hysterical.
It's the lot of the Russians to be misunderstood. Mr. Graham, In the last 48 hours, 3 attempts have been made to kill you.
Look, I came in here unexpectedly. I surprised a prowler. He took a couple of shots at me. It's as simple as that.
The brakes on the car. Mysterious how they suddenly failed. And then there was this woman who was seen talking to you on the train. She was stabbed. And now you're a mysterious thief. Steals nothing but shoots at you 4 times. Come now, Mr. Graham. Aren't we being rather foolish?
If you don't mind, I am very tired, and I have to catch an early plane in the morning.
And I have a duty to perform. It's my job to protect you. I'm afraid, Mr. Graham, it'll be quite impossible for you to leave on the morning plane.
Oh, no. Why, for God's sake? Protect me from what?
I will ask the questions, Mr. Graham. It will be simpler. You are an employee of Bainbridge Oil?
You know that. Kopakin here is the Turkish agent.
Quite so. And you are an expert in oil exploration?
I'm an engineer. Oil exploration happens to be my subject.
As you please. The point is, right at this moment, you are the only man aware of certain technical details concerning the natural resources of my country. Now, what do you suppose would be the effect of the business you are now engaged upon if you were to meet with an accident?
The company would send out another man.
Splendid. But wait, is it necessary? Surely Kopakin here could send in your notes, detail your findings, give them all the information they need.
You must know it's not as simple as that. Anyway, Hearst and I were both forbidden to put certain things on paper.
You are a very important man. It's your carcass we're interested in. Alive, you are valuable to my government, and that, Mr. Graham, is how I intend to keep you.
Well, it certainly all sounds very melodramatic. But what kind of proof do you have?
Melodramatic? Proof? 2 days ago, when your partner was killed, we arrested a certain known agent in Gallipoli. This very evening, we managed to persuade him to reveal the details of a plot to assassinate you on the Istanbul Express. Fortunately, you changed seats with an English lady. She died instead. I repeat, Mr. Graham, you are a very important man. A mercenary named Muller, one of the best in the business, has been retained solely for the purpose of disposing of you. You understand now? Your excellent brain has grasped the situation. It's perfectly simple. Someone is trying to kill you.
If what you say is true, then it would seem the sooner I get out of here, the better. I already have a reservation on the first flight to Paris tomorrow morning.
Very well. But I cannot allow you to change planes in Paris. I will arrange to get you a direct flight to New York. We will have the aircraft thoroughly searched and escort you on board. After that, pray.
Dear God, help Bainbridge Oil and Natural Resources Corporation.
read about it in the paper. You are dead, Mr. Graham. You were killed this morning at the airport. Now, it only remains to get you out of Turkey.
That's all.
You'll leave tonight on the boat.
Oh, you will get such a nice rest on the boat. It's much safer than airplanes. My sister...
You will be very safe. There's an Italian line which runs a service between here and Genoa. There's a sailing tonight that stops only in Piraeus.
Piraeus! The fish is fantastic.
Look,
in
Colonel,
Piraeus.
you may think that I'm a damn fool, but I'm not a complete idiot. I saw what happened at the airport this morning. Do you really think these maniacs are going to be fooled by a phony newspaper story? Don't you think it would make a lot more sense to go straight to the United States Embassy?
Of course. Your national heritage. What do you expect your ambassador to do? Send you home in a cruiser?
The American fleet is at Piraeus. If you go that way, you will be able to see them. My sister knows
Dear
everybody.
Mr. Graham, I'm not asking you what you want to do. I'm telling you what you have got to do. Well, not wishing to harass you, perhaps I should explain to you that unless you follow my instructions to the letter, I shall have no alternative but to arrest you and deport you on the Sestre Levante tonight. I hope I make myself clear.
Very clear.
I would do as the Colonel suggests if I were you.
I don't seem to have any choice.
I think you are right.
Exactly, Mr. Graham. You, of course, need have no fear of your fellow passengers. There will only be about a dozen. I will see that they are fully checked in any case. No one will be allowed to board that was not booked prior to yesterday.
Thank you.
I'm afraid the line is actually the cheapest route from here to the west, but I'm sure you won't mind a little discomfort if you can have peace of mind to compensate for it.
Oh, it's quite comfortable. My
What happens
sister
to
is
me when I get to Genoa?
Ah, Genoa,
Will
my
you
brother!
shut your mouth, please?
Anything you wish, Colonel.
Forgive me. Unlike a soldier, a fugitive has advantages over his enemies. He can run away, disappear. When you reach Genoa, Mr. Graham, you will board the train and travel quietly to Paris and so to New York. 72 hours, you will be home. Now, if you'll excuse me, there are still certain arrangements to be made.
Is this man Hockey to be trusted?
You don't like him either, huh? Trusted. Well, with a woman, no. With you, yes.
And you think this boat is a good idea?
I think yes. But why don't you keep this in your pocket?
You think I'm going to need it?
No, no. I think you will feel better if you have it.
Yeah, we got all the baggage and we've got 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Now, which bed do you want to sleep in, love?
You know, the sheets are damp.
Dan?
Yeah, they're damp.
No. It's
All right, you sleep in them and don't complain about your kidneys tomorrow.
Oh, cold sheets won't hurt your kidneys, love.
Well, that's that crazy porter. He stole my makeup kit.
Well, you're standing on
Oh.
it. What are you looking for now? You'll break your neck.
Just like I thought. There's no life jackets. No life jackets. I told you it was going to be like this. Damn sheets, they steal your luggage, no life jacket. You and your package tours.
Well, I did. I told you it hurt yourself. What have you done?
No, my bad knee, my
Your
bad
bad knee?
Oh.
Never mind, never mind. Rub it in, rub it in.
Mon Dieu! It is extraordinaire. It's the important American. But I thought you were going to Paris this morning, or first class, of course.
Oh, Kopeikin thought that the sea air would do me good.
Ah.
What happened to your second-class compartment on the Orient Express?
Oh, did I say I was going by train? Ah, well, this way it is much less expensive, no?
Well, anyway, I'm delighted to see you. I was looking forward to our meeting at the Hotel des Belges.
You were going to telephone me then?
Sure. I mean, it was understood, wasn't it?
I was going to be bored, but now I shall enjoy myself.
Well, what about, I mean, isn't Jose traveling with you?
Well, of course. He's my husband.
I see.
Oh, I should explain confidentially. It is just business between Jose and me. We are partners, nothing more.
What would you like to drink, madame?
Oh, whiskey. English whiskey.
It's the Scots that make the whiskey, not the English. Hello? Could we have 2 whiskeys, please? Have you been a singer for a long time?
Oh, yes. Since I was 10. And that is 20 years ago. You see, I do not lie to you about my age. I was born in Spain. But I say I'm French because it sounds better, no?
Do you always lie?
Always? Never.
Thank you.
Salut. You still have not told me why you are here.
Pardon. I hear English spoken, and at once I'm interested. You are English, sir?
No, I'm an American.
I am Turkish. My name is Kuvvetli.
How do you do? Mine's Graham, and this is Madame Martel.
Enchanté. I am on my way to London, England, to sell tobacco, Turkish tobacco. Pazar and Company, the best Turkish blends in the world.
I'm sure they are.
Mademoiselle. Oh, perhaps you'd care for to try one. Huh?
Does it go, Eder?
You're speaking my language.
Dorte!
How long have you spent in Turkey? Also.
In any case, smoking is very bad, yes.
I know, but... Here, won't you have one of mine?
Oh, I'm sorry, it is so embarrassing. I do not smoke. Sir.
Well, Mr. Graham, I must be going. I'm going to change. But surely I will see you later, no?
Sure.
Good. Et bonsoir. À bientôt.
I too must go and look for my cabin.
All right. See you later.
Come on. I'm not going to sit with this. Come on, Bert. Come on. Bert, let's sit. Here. Sit there.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Is this all right?
Yes, sit down.
All right, I'll sit there.
Good evening.
Mr. Graham?
Oh, hello.
Mr. Graham.
Sit here.
Mr. Graham?
Oh, I think I'm supposed to sit here.
My name is Dervas, Dr. Rachel Dervas.
Mine's Graham.
I think perhaps I should explain. I am Arab, a good Arab. I am not a terrorist. I do not like wars, and I bear no animosity towards the Jews.
Fine. I'm an American.
Unhappily, the steward is an idiot. The American lady and her English husband at the next table are Jewish. He placed them here. They objected to eating with what they called the terrorists, so they insulted me and moved. If your sympathies are the same, I would suggest that you move now.
Well, I certainly understand how they feel. A lot of innocent people were killed at the airport this morning by terrorists.
And of course they must have been Arab terrorists.
I don't know. If you'd be more comfortable sitting alone, I can have the seating arrangements changed for the next meal.
No, Mr. Graham, I admit I am glad of your company tonight. My wife suffers from the sea and will have to stay in her cabin. Italian cooking without conversation is worse than monotonous.
I guess it does tend to be oily. Were you in Turkey for a long time?
Only a couple of weeks. No, I came from Persia.
Persia? Oil?
No, Mr. Graham. Archaeology. I have been investigating the early pre-Islamic cultures. In my studies, I find that civilization is returning the way it came.
Really?
Oh, it's really very interesting, Mr. Graham. The early Islamic tribes had a most unusual variation of the...
All I want to do is to earn a living.
Organism and Enkidu.
Let the world solve its own
Please, forgive me. I must be boring you already.
No, not at all.
Wars only make it easier to get money.
The voice of a fool with the tongue of the wise. If you'll excuse me, I'll go and see how my wife is.
Let the Arabs and the Jews kill each other. Who cares?
You are a mad, crazy man, Mr.
Galindo.
Yeah, whatever the hell your name is.
I think if the women fought the wars, they'd be much more bloodthirsty than the men. What do you say, Mr.
Mr. Covertly.
Covertly, are you?
I have no opinion. I merely sell tobacco.
Tobacco? Oh, which company?
Cigar. Hazar and Company. The best Turkish blends in the world.
Oh, we might fix something up. I've arranged all the Turkish tobacco shipments for the last 10 years. Paysa, Istanbul. It's funny. This name doesn't ring a bell with me.
We are very exclusive.
Why did you not eat dinner with us? Why did you eat with that smelly old Arab?
He didn't object to sitting with me. Why should I? Anyway, he doesn't turn out to be a smelly old Arab. He turns out to be a very pleasant, intelligent old fella.
You are very nice. You are not like most Americans I have met. You're not loud. Oh, it is a lovely night. What a pity to be alone. You are very mysterious. You still have not told me why you are on this ship. It cannot be because it is cheap. Because all Americans are rich. No?
I can't think why you're so interested.
doing this? Is there any danger? They don't do this on American ships. Do they do it on American
Good morning.
ships?
How? Mr. Grant. Good morning. The ship's officer tells me that we shall have good weather.
These boat drills always make me feel stupid.
Yes, me too. Are you going into Athens when we get there?
I was thinking about it.
Pardon? You know the place well, I suppose.
Well, I've been there before.
Good morning.
I don't want to go to...
You are in a position to do me a very great service.
Oh, really? What's that?
My Greek is very poor, and I do not know Athens. I have never been there. Would you allow me to accompany you?
Sure, you can if you want to. I was only going in to get some books and American cigarettes.
Thank you. You are very kind. We get in just before noon, I believe. I will find out the exact time.
Okay, I'll see you on the deck.
Good morning.
I missed you all night. Are you going into Athens today?
Yes, I am. Did you want to go? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, well, it is a pity because I was going to invite you, but the Turk, Mr. Cuvelli, he has invited me. He knows Athens very well, and he wants to show it to me. It should be very interesting, no?
Oh, I'm sure.
I will. Oh, but perhaps I can persuade him.
The trouble is, you know, that Mr. Cuvelli doesn't know Athens at all. He asked me to be his guide.
Oh, very funny, huh? Very amusing, huh? You go to Athens with Cuvelli, alone.
You can come too if you want to.
No. And maybe Mr. Cuvelli will come to your cabin tonight, huh? If you are lucky.
Ships, big ships.
Tell him, wait a minute, I'm going to get some American cigarettes.
It is not possible. Mr. Bremy cannot start. He cannot stop here. Stamata,
Δεν γίνεται, κάνω τη βόλτα και γυρίζω.
Stamata. You listen, you Greek asshole.
Μα δεν βλέπεις, έχουμε κόσμο μπροστά μας.
I order you to stop the car.
Thank you very much.
Φίλε, φίλε, πάμε τα λεφτά μας, φίλε, τα λεφτά μας. Εγώ είναι να μας
Do you know the way to Piraeus? Piraeus, do you understand? Piraeus. Thank you.
Open the gate. Open. No, don't go away. Come back here. Here, open the gate.
Απαγορεύεται. Σας είπα, κύριε, απαγορεύεται.
Open the gate.
Απαγορεύεται, κύριε.
No, open the gate, please.
Μα είπα, απαγορεύεται.
Open the gate. Please, open the gate.
Δεν κάτω.
You open this gate. Onyx. There's a man down there who's trying to kill me, please.
Όχι πια. Δεν μπείτε κάτω. Μα. Ελάτε, κύριε. Ορίστε.
There's somebody down there trying to shoot me.
Κύριε, γιατί δεν σταματάτε? Σας φωνάζω τόση ώρα. Πού νομίζετε ότι βρίσκεστε?
There's a man down there. There's a man down there. Down here. A man. Anthropos. Down there. Bang, pistoli.
Δεν με ενδιαφέρουν όλα αυτά, κύριε. Πάμε στο τμήμα.
No, I'm not under it. There's a man down there. No, let go of my hand now. Look. I want you to... Mr. Covetty, explain to this man. There's a man down there shooting him. Will you?
Μάλιστα, κύριε. Πάμε στο τμήμα.
Όχι, είναι Αμερικάνος αξιωματικός. Γιατί Ελληνια Μαρμάρα.
That's right. Now tell him that he's right down there.
Let's get out of here.
Right down there somewhere. Get out of here! No, the hell with that. I want him to find some men and get down there.
Get our asses out of here, Mr. Graham. Come on.
This is a very unsettled... Why are you doing this? I want to talk to that man.
Mr. Graham, the prisons here are not the most comfortable in the world. Please. Vale.
Right, but as soon as we get out of here, I want to talk to the American consul.
I told him you were the president of the United States Committee for the Return of the Elgin Morals. Well, this is that, Mr. Graham. 2 more days and we shall be in Genoa.
2 more days if nobody else tries to shoot me.
Your nerves, Mr. Graham. You were upset.
I'm not crazy. Somebody was trying to kill me.
How could anybody have known you were there?
Do you carry a gun, Mr. Covetty?
Mr. Graham, thank you for letting me join with you in your excursion this afternoon. But now, if you will excuse me, I must go and prepare myself for the dinner.
Send a radio message.
I'm afraid that is impossible. There has been an accident. Radio is no longer working. She got caught on fire.
Then let me see the captain.
For what reason, senor?
I have to be put back on shore immediately.
Sorry, senor, I don't speak such good English. You repeat, huh?
I want to be put ashore.
Is Senor Graham, see?
Yes.
Well, I very much regret, senor. The pilot boat has left already. You should have...
I know that. Will you just let me see the captain?
Well, listen, if you have a reason that is worthwhile, you give to me, and I will pass on to the captain. If not... Yes?
All right. You want the details, I'll give them to you. I have just discovered that there's a man on this ship who has been hired to murder me.
This, senor?
Yes. There's a man out there who has been hired to kill me. Do you understand that?
No, Senor Graham, I do not understand. But I tell you, if you feel the same way, when we get to Genoa, I will speak to the police.
I won't make it to Genoa. Now, will you please just tell the captain?
No, Senor Graham, I will not. Now, if you please, to close the door when you leave, huh?
Go to hell.
As if you've seen a ghost.
No, I just...
What is the matter?
I don't know. All I know is that somebody doesn't want me to get back to the States. They hired somebody to kill me, and now I found out that he's on the ship.
This Greek man who got out in Athens this afternoon. Mavropoulos.
That's right. His real name is Banat. He's a Romanian. He's a professional killer. He's the one who arranged that terrorist raid at the Istanbul airport. He tried to shoot me in my hotel. I think he was shooting at me in Athens this afternoon.
You saw him?
No, but the Turkish police gave me his photograph.
It's terrible.
I think he knows that I recognized him. He seems to enjoy his work.
Oh, chérie. You should carry a gun.
I had one. Stolen.
Jose has one in his cabin, in a box. I get it for you. No. What will he say if he finds it gone?
Will he find out?
C'est possible. I go now. Jose is in the salon.
I can't tell you how grateful I am.
You tell me later.
Yes, senor. Bang you back.
Did you get it?
The box is locked.
Oh, Christ.
Oh, but don't look at me like that. It's not my fault. He has the key.
Oh, it's not your fault. It's my own fault.
Chérie.
Just not what they call a man of action.
I tell you something. This man does not have a gun.
How do you know?
Because his clothes are tight. If he had a gun, you would see the shape in his pocket.
Well, I know he has a gun. It must be in his cabin.
Well, you must go to his cabin. He's playing cards with Jose right now. You go, you get the gun, you have nothing to worry about. You do it. You must do it.
You go to the salon. If he starts to leave, you stop him. Talk to him.
You
Do
will
anything.
not leave.
Good evening, Mr. Graham. I've been waiting for you, Mr. Graham. I think this is what you have been looking for, isn't it? No, Mr. Graham. I think I've got to keep it. I suppose you sit down so we can have a nice little talk.
Who are you?
Sit down and I'll explain.
Let me stand.
As you please. Alfredopoulos is very angry with you, you know.
You mean Banat?
One can see how he could have missed you in Athens with this thing, but in Istanbul it was unforgivable. He claims you moved.
You must be Muller.
You're well informed. Colonel Hackey must have been in a very talkative mood. Did he know I was in Istanbul?
I don't think so.
Hackey's a very clever man. I respect him very much. But he's fallible. Now you, Mr. Graham, I was beginning to wonder. A man with the proverbial 9 lives.
Are you going to shoot me now, Mr. Muller?
Dervas, if you don't mind. I rather fancy myself as Dr. Rachel Dervas. The Sumerian Pantheon by Rachel. You'll find that bit about the eternal truth on page 241. Or don't you think I did rather a good job as the lovable old bore?
What did you do with the real Dervis?
Oh, they're both resting for a couple of weeks in Istanbul. When I heard you were going on the boat, I decided it would be most helpful if I traveled with you, and so I borrowed the necessary passports and tickets from Dervas and his wife. Mr. Graham, I like you. I should not like to think of you being killed, murdered by an employee of mine. And yet I think I must tell you that as things stand now, you will be dead within a few moments of landing at Genoa on Friday morning.
I'm sorry to hear that.
And I'm glad to see you take it so calmly. If I were in your place, I should be very frightened, but then, of course, I would know that there was no possible chance of escape. Banat, by himself, despite his lapses, is quite a formidable little man, but with others to assist him.
What do you mean, as things stand now?
Glad to see you come straight to the heart of the matter. There is an alternative.
A lesser evil.
Yes, an evil. An alternative. And by no means an unpleasant one.
What is it?
I've already said that I like you, Mr. Graham. Let me add that I dislike the prospect of violence as much as you do. I'm lily-livered. There, I admit it freely. No, a killing in this case would be clumsy. I should be as happy as you if we could dispose of our business in a more reasonable and civilized manner. I really and sincerely mean that. If, on the other hand, you are not killed, if you are delayed, if your report simply gets shelved for a little while, well, there will be impatience, suspicion, bad feeling. New treaties will be signed, new prices negotiated. That is our prime interest, Mr. Graham. You are indeed a very fortunate young man.
What are you doing this for?
I don't ask you to tell me your little secrets, so don't expect me to tell you mine. Anyway, it doesn't matter who I work for. Oil is money. Money is politics. I work for money. The question here is if you would rather give me a few weeks of your time or your life. You're an American living in Turkey. You've had a nasty accident. The water is not so good, so what could be more natural than you would have a mild attack of fever? Something that would cause you to be taken to a private hospital in Genoa. Something that would keep you incommunicado for, say, 6 weeks or so.
I see. You don't have the bother of killing me, and I can't say anything afterwards without showing myself up.
If you like the idea, Mr. Graham, it might be arranged that Madame Martel could share your 6-week holiday.
I think you're bluffing.
guest in a private house. But don't deceive yourself. Those are the only alternatives.
If that's all you have to say.
Think about it, Mr. Graham. Think about it carefully. You can give me your decision later. Oh, by the way, don't confide in Cuvetli. I'm sure you realize that Haki put him aboard to look after you.
You're not going to tell me that Cuvetli is a Turkish agent.
Indeed I am, Mr. Graham. He has the reputation of being a very clever little man. If he were not such a patriot, he would be quite rich. I don't think he realized who I was. Until today. Until later.
Grazie. Grazie a lei. Mr. Graham.
Suppose you show me your credentials. I only have Muller's word that you're a Turkish agent.
I hope it is satisfactory.
What is your interest in this anyway?
I am a Turk, Mr. Graham. I love my country and will serve it to the best of my ability.
You know, Mr. Cuvetli, I've had a lot of surprises on this ship. You're the first pleasant one.
Thank you, Mr. Graham.
Well, it seems that I'm killed if I accept Mr. Muller's proposal, and I'm killed if I don't. What shall I do?
You must tell him that you agree to his suggestion.
I must?
Yes. The day after tomorrow, when the boat docks, you will call the steward and tip him. Then you will go to cabin number 4. It is empty. You lock yourself in. It will be assumed that you have gone ashore with the rest. Fortunately, I have a diplomatic laissez-passer. I shall go ashore with the pilot boat. By 7 o'clock, I will be at the Turkish embassy, and by 9 o'clock, I will have 10 men on the dock for everyone up here.
That sounds all right.
You must convince Herr Möller that you wish to accept his kind offer. Can you do that?
Well, I'll do my best.
There remains the question of the girl. She's in your confidence. What is her attitude?
She thinks everything's all right now. She thinks I'm going to meet her later, maybe in Paris.
But of course, you do not intend to do so.
No, I suppose not. It was pleasant to think about, though. Especially when you think you're going to be killed.
But now you are not going to be killed. Things are different, huh?
Yes. Yes, I suppose they are.
She is pretty. It's a pity that your business is so urgent. You will, of course, explain. You can say you have business to attend to in Genoa and you'll meet her on the train. This way she'll not look for you before she goes ashore. It is understood.
Yes, it is understood. Is there anything else?
No, nothing else, Mr. Penn. You feel well, huh?
You know, Mr. Cuvetli, it's a funny thing. I just feel very tired. You know, I'm an engineer and a geologist, very ordinary. You and Muller and Hockey and Bunnett with your murders and your plots. I can't stop thinking there must be some mistake. Anyway, I'm in your hands now, and that's a relief. Good night, Mr. Cvetly.
Good night, Mr. Grant.
Shut the window. Come on, you'll catch pneumonia.
Oh, will you get into bed? You know you're more delicate than what I am.
Mr. Graham. Graham, I have something very interesting to tell you. You know that matter of the Adonis myth? Well, I've always thought it was the weeping for Tammuz.
That's
that
very
was the
interesting, but I don't think anybody's listening.
It amuses me to do things correctly. Well, did you see Cvetly?
Yes, I did.
And?
I've decided to take your advice.
At Cvetly's suggestion?
No, at my own.
Did he mention me?
Yes, he did. He warned me against you.
Indeed.
Well, I don't trust him. Anyway, it's my life that's at stake, not his.
Did you tell him about my suggestion?
Of course not. But we're going to have to figure out some way to put him off the scent.
Cvetly will cause no trouble. The next thing you'll hear is that you're suffering from typhus.
Do you think we can make that story stick?
You have nothing to worry about, Mr. Graham. We'll be waiting for you at the gangplank in the morning. Everything will go smoothly. You'll see.
In the morning, then.
Good. Now, Mr. Graham, please don't do anything foolish. It would be such a pity.
Hello, Mr. Graham.
Oh.
We missed you at lunch today. You just woke up, perhaps?
At 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
C'est Alfred, président de Greek restaurant and cards.
He is no Greek. He smells like a goat. Greco.
He must be a very good player.
What do you know about it? Hey, you would like to play cards with me?
No, card playing bores me.
There are better things to do, huh?
Oh, when he gets like this, he's impossible. He does not care what people think of him.
He does not care what people think. What do I care what they think? If they do not like it, they...
Seems like a small enough price to pay.
Oh, the ventilation on this ship is not to be believed.
Oh, the nights are getting warmer too.
It's what you do with them that makes them hot.
We were just about to order some drinks. Would you care to join us?
Oh, it's very kind of you. Thank you very much.
Very nice of you, yes.
Yes, dear.
We'll have a Scotch whiskey.
How about you?
Yes, it'll do me nicely, thank you.
Waiter, 5 whiskeys, please.
I saw the new passenger up on the deck. He's a Greek gentleman. His name is Panos
Mavrodopoulos.
Yes, Mavrodopoulos.
Yeah. He stinks of scent.
Well, he's a business gentleman.
I dislike him.
What for?
You see, she likes men who are clean and simple. The Greek looks dirty, and he smells dirty, too. But, he uses cheap perfume to hide the sweat from his balls.
Cállate, menso, idiota. ¿Por qué dices cosas tan feas?
She has seen more balls than you.
This is disgraceful.
Ma'am, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, I cannot drink with such people. Bird! Bird!
Yes, dear. I'm coming now, dear.
Bird!
Coming down.
Well, now that you've seen what Jose is like, perhaps the two of you can have your little talk.
What little talk?
Sherry, I have no head for business. You must talk to Jose. Tu comprends?
No, I don't understand.
Jose will explain everything. I'll see you later.
She will be back. Will she? You do not understand.
Understand what?
You like Josette, no?
Of course I do.
She's pretty. But she is a woman. She does not understand business. So I, as her partner, I take care of business for her.
It sounds perfectly reasonable. What of it?
I just have an interest in Josette, that is all.
Why don't you say exactly what you mean?
All right. You are a businessman. You do not expect something for nothing. Very well. I am her manager. I do not give anything for nothing.
I see.
You amuse yourself. Josette is a very, very nice girl. And amusing to gentlemen. She's a good singer, too. Now, together we earn... we earn 3,000 francs a week. That is something, huh? 3,000 francs. That's reasonable, no?
It sounds all right. Who do I pay, you or Josette?
As you wish.
I would prefer to pay Josette.
Sherry, you had your little talk with Jose.
Yes, I did.
Ah, good. So you come with me?
Now, I wanted to tell you that I just won't be able to go to Paris. I have to go directly to the United States.
Oh, no, you come
But
into...
before I go, I wanted to give you a little something to remember me by. Here.
Fuego español!
Wait up! Touch me! Get out! Wait a minute! You! Not Jose's fault!
You take him to Paris!
You could not hold
You didn't make
Take
a
the money!
business! You didn't
The
make a
money.
business!
You got it?
No, why did you tell him? Why? Why did you change? You spoiled everything! What did you do? He stopped taking me to Paris! God, no!
Stewart? Just a minute. Thank you.
When the boat docks, you will call the steward and tip him. Then you will go to cabin number 4. It is empty. You lock yourself in. It will be assumed that you have gone ashore with the rest.
off the boat.
Speak to me.
Please.
Yes, certainly. What can I do for you?
Would you mind coming into my cabin for just a minute?
Right, if it'll help you, yes, sure.
Don't owe him any money.
No, I won't be long into it. Now, what can I do?
I need your help. I want you to deliver a message for me.
Well, if it's possible, of course I'll do it.
Talk very quietly.
Okay.
I don't want to upset your wife.
Oh.
And the partitions are very thin.
They are? Are they?
I'd like to be able to explain this all to you, but I'm really afraid I can't. When I get off the ship this morning, somebody's going to try to kill me.
Kill you? Ah, you're putting me off.
No, I'm afraid I'm not.
No? Oh, I see it. Yes, you're an American agent, and it's the terrorists are after you, eh?
Well, it's something like that, but I'm afraid I can't go into details. It's all very confidential.
Oh, no, I'll keep my mouth shut. Don't worry.
I'm going to write you a note.
Yeah.
Colonel Hockey.
Possible?
I'm afraid it is. Will you take that to the Turkish consulate just as soon as you land?
Of course. The Turkish, right. But is there nothing else we can do? I mean, can't we take revolvers and shoot it out?
Do you have a gun?
No, but you have, surely.
Mine was stolen. You just take that to the consulate as soon as you can.
Right. Within the hour, you can rely on me. Good luck.
What happened?
Well, the poor lad broke, so we'll lend him a couple of $100.
Oh, that was silly. You'll never see that again.
Ah, that's what you think. You see, he's giving me a check.
A lot of good that is.
Oh, be quiet. Means I get ashore, I'm going to take it to the Turkish consul.
Turkish consul? Why?
It's a Turkish check.
Oh.
Understand?
Come on, get ready.
Hey! Bang, bang!
I haven't seen Covetley this morning. I hope everything's going to be all right.
have a cigarette, do you think?
Certainly, Mr. Graham. We're not inhuman.
Abbiamo la gomma a terra.
C'è una gomma sgonfia. Fermati al distributore. Sit quietly, Mr. Graham. I don't want to have to kill you, but if you force me, I won't hesitate. Watch him.
Tutto, via, via! Scende! No, via, tu! Dai, che sto camminando! Oh, fermo! Chiami!
Well, Mr. Graham, you really do seem to lead a charmed life.
It's over. All your people are dead. Why don't you get out of here?
I really do intend to, Mr. Graham. But first we must complete our business.